So when I grow up, I want to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
But not just any YouTuber to make videos for fun.
Yeah.
A YouTuber to make videos for life.
A thing we do in our family to promote relationship is to do what they like. So in any relationship, you do what you like and you do what the other person likes.
Hey guys, welcome to Start Young. It's Lynn Peretti here, helping you to raise young entrepreneurs. Now, as we know, raising young entrepreneurs is not just all about putting effort into teaching them about business. It's also about how to actually build relationships along the way and how to connect with them, because at the end of the day, we don't want any bratty entrepreneurs. We want entrepreneurs that are going to grow up into being very family oriented, know how to love and care about one another. Now, in this episode, you'll meet my friend Charlene, who is our regular contributor to this channel. Now, she's going to show behind the scenes of her family on how they consciously connect with one another. Because at the end of the day, if they learn how to connect with their own family, they'll know how to connect when they build a company, with teams, with other people that they need to meet along the way of their business lives. So enjoy today's episode with Charlene and her family.
So guys, there are many things you can do to promote relationship with your family or your child, doing things that you like, they like, kind of like dating. We get to know each other by spending time doing things we like, buying and investing into things that they like as well. The important thing that I think I want to really drive is the structure of your time. So when we're looking at blank space, we're looking at activities that are not necessarily 0% input from anything external, movies or adrenaline seeking activities. But your time should have at least half or at least a third of it being a room for conversation. So you can do things like swimming. You do what they like, you swim, and after everyone gets tired, you sit on the edge of the pool, have time for conversation. Or you can, some other thing that our family does is we go kayaking. We like kayaking, sit in the middle of the water and chill and talk. You can walk, you can hike, you can go to a cafe where you just get a coffee. All those things that promote conversation. Those are the things that we like to do in our family that promote conscious relationships, something that you do intentionally. Now, with relationships, when we get to this safe space connection, we like to have some rules or tips, so I would say. Because one important thing is to make sure that they know that it is a safe space and what they say within those confines really can and will not be used against them. And another thing that you'll find from these tips is you always have a chance or an opportunity to correct what you hear in those conversations outside of the time that you spend during safe connection. And that'll be something that looks like, for example, where I would want to correct or a teachable moment for my daughter Aya to know that she can start her YouTube channel where she said that she wants to do it when she grows up. I can tell her that it's something that she can do now. But it's something I'll bring up in conversation. So all the things you hear during safe connection time, you just keep at the back of your mind in a vault somewhere, and you bring up, those are the conversations you can have during the week. You can just say, I really like what you said about YouTube. What do you think about maybe starting it now, right? We are calling it Start Young. So this is a great opportunity to maybe start helping your child, where maybe I would start helping Aya plan out how she can start the YouTube channel and help her with her goal setting. I think we have a video on that as well. Maybe if you want to help your child goal set, I can link it somewhere down below. We'll link it somewhere here. I think Lynn has a video on goal setting. Now, on top of everything we do in Like, we really need to also remember that we are doing this as a family. We're looking at our relationships in a holistic way. So it's not just my husband and my daughter, my husband and my son, myself, like that, but it's also a family as a unit. So this is something we want to do all together. And we came up with something that my son calls Family Circle. We're looking for a name because it's something that I found inspiration from, a program that I saw on YouTube, social media, that's called Skin Deep. So this was a couple of years ago where I discovered Skin Deep, and they ask each other questions that you wouldn't normally ask each other on a normal basis. what we do is I just use these cards that the kids use for news when they're having news at school. And we write questions that we feel would be good prompts. So this one says, when do you feel I misunderstand you the most? What makes you laugh the most? What do you think we can do more of as a family, right? So those are the kind of questions that we do with Family Circle, because the family is a unit and each and every member is a shareholder, and we have a mission to grow and love each other as a family until we are all old and grey. Now, I want to talk about what I call hero time. Now, hero time is where there is the least amount of external input. This is where you get to really dig into the subconscious. Now, you are probing. So I think that my husband and son do is, my son loves this rock. They both love this rock that they've been going at. It's almost 2 years now they've been going to sit on this rock. Now, this is just sitting and looking out over the view, and they get to chat and have their boy time over there. My daughter likes to go sit on the wharf, or she likes to spend time having a nice bubble bath with our cranberry wine. And this is time where you really get to see what kind of belief systems they are forming, because you need to remember that your children are evolving. So it's like they're having constant software updates, and your goal is to make sure that you are friends with them by the time they fully develop into an adult. So here you get to have a chance to intercept any beliefs that you might find limiting, because they get a lot of external information from society or friends or their peers. Here you get to become someone of influence, because you are also giving of yourself. You are also sharing your experiences. I'll just use an example of bullying, right? Remember what happens in this conversation. There's no badgering here. Here it's just to listen. You just listen during these safe connections, and you forget for a second that you're talking to your child. Remember that you are making friends with an adult. You're making friends with an adult because your child is becoming an adult. So you're making friends with somebody who, you don't necessarily have to keep telling what to do. So you tell of your experiences you would tell a friend, right? So that is what I like to do for our hero time. And because we are talking about children, I just want to make this disclaimer that everything that I share in this video is of my own personal experience for my work and my personal life. I am not a professional in any field that encompasses children, any profession, not a psychologist, or anything that has to do with child development. These are what I have adopted and what my family does in our own lives.
Think of a number,
Yeah.
double it, add 10, half it, take away your original number. Is your answer 5?
Yeah. My answer was 5.
Same. I did 10. I doubled it.
I had 10 as well.
Yeah.
You double 10 becomes 20, you get 10 becomes 30, you ask for 50, you take away 10.
The original,
number,
and you're left with 5.
5.
Maybe you guys can try it. A thing we do in our family to promote relationship is to do what they like. So in any relationship, you do what you like and you do what the other person likes, and you buy into whatever activities or stuff that really they are interested in, or hobbies. And for us, Aya likes tea. So she likes tea, the whole 9 yards. She likes the fine china. This is not my style. I do not like this aesthetic, but we bought it because that is what she likes. This is how she wants her tea, and we bought the set. We bought into it. We have it as a family, and we enjoy it together. And this is something that means, so much to her, because we do it together, doing exactly what she likes. How did you get into liking tea?
Because the taste tastes fancy.
You like fancy. Yeah, Aya likes luxurious stuff. And I don't know where she gets that because I'm not luxurious at all. That just goes to show that you are your own person, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she likes tea. She likes fine china. You like, having your pinky out and all that. And we bought this, nice fancy cups for you. And that is how we spend time together. Do you like it when we have it together as a family?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because it's so nice to have the family around and have lots of quality time. We can talk whatever you want to talk about
Mm-hmm.
if it makes you comfortable.
Yes, you talk about things that make you comfortable. And before we started, you were telling me about something you wanted to do, when you grow up. This was going to be our tea topic. Do you care sharing a little bit about what you said to me before Daddy got the tea?
Of course. So when I grow up,
Yeah.
I want to be a YouTuber.
Yeah,
But not just any YouTuber to make videos for fun.
yeah.
A YouTuber to make videos for life. And when you grow up and how to earn money.
Yeah.
Because it's actually very simple.
When you say for life, baby, what do you mean?
How to get money for your food,
Right.
your family, and your house.
Okay.
Oh, and entertainment, so let's sleep.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks for that. Okay, enjoy your tea, Aya. Miss Aya is getting our circle wine ready. Aya. This is our circle wine.
So
Doesn't it look good in there? Yeah.
2 more, 2 down, 2 more to go.
How about we share since it's night time?
Okay.
Yeah? Is that okay, Aya? You share with Daddy?
You can see the ashtrays?
Do you need help? Nope.
They found the ashtrays. Yes.
Yes. Cheers to the circle.
Choose the circle.
So, is there anything you'd like to add, Aya, before we start the
No,
circle?
thank you.
Nati?
No, actually, I've got one.
Yeah.
Nobody gets in trouble.
Nobody gets in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
As usual. No one gets in trouble for anything that's said in the circle.
What has been the hardest thing to do for you?
The hardest thing for me to do?
Yeah.
The hardest thing for me to do is was leaving our family coming to Australia. That was a very hard thing to do. It was a hard choice to make because there was a lot at stake. You guys were still very young. You were like 2 years old, 1 year old. So that was a very hard thing to do. But we did it anyway.
Tough decision.
It was a tough decision going to a country with 2 little kids.
Remember the target. The target is to know more when you have connecting time and be present in the moment.
You have to hear the full story. Follow along and see where their mind takes you. It's very easy to want to stop and correct, so no interruptions. Because when Aya said during the conversation about her wanting to start a YouTube channel, she said, when I grow up, I really wanted to say, no. You can start doing that now. No need to wait for when you grow up. But I had to remember the target. The target is to listen and hear and to go the distance for where their mind is and to get to know more. So do not interrupt. As you learn more during safe connection time, adhere to your child's boundaries. Nati does not like direct camera interactions, so this format of video where he is unbothered is my limit. Also, be quick to adjust. Your child can change their mind. They are evolving, constantly, just like we are. And always remember, you are making friends with the adult your child is becoming.
Actually, I've got one.
Yeah.
Nobody gets in trouble.
Nobody gets in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
As usual.
Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. Love to hear in the comments below which was your favorite part of Charlene's Conscious Connecting. Because for me, I really love that it's not all about your kids, not all about the one person. It's really about sharing that load where some days you get to pick activities that you like and others have to share and enjoy it with you. And so I really like that. I want to try that at my house. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, we have more for you over here.